Hi, my name is Phil Trumble from Positive Camtec. I'd like to welcome you to the Pack Print Show. What we have here in our booth today is the swissqprint Nyala. It's a UV flatbed printer that's made in Switzerland, and Positive Camtec is the exclusive distributor for swissqprint throughout Australia and New Zealand. What we're printing here is one of the newer features that we're showing at the show. It's called the tandem mode. It allows us to print different images and different materials on the front and the rear of the bed. So as you can see right now, we're printing A3 sheets, and we're working with sheets that have already been pre-cut. And while that's printing, we're actually able to change the sheets on the front of the bed, so the vacuums are working independently. What this does is it gives us greater throughput, because while we're printing on the rear of the bed, we're already getting the next lot of sheets loaded and prepared, ready for printing on the front of the bed. This means that when the machine finishes the print job, there's no downtime waiting for one set of sheets to be unloaded and another set to be loaded. The machine is constantly printing, and the operator is working hard to keep up with the printer. There's a couple of things that make the swissqprint a little bit different to many of the other flatbed machines that you'll see in the market. The first thing is the vacuum system. The vacuum system works what we call an endless vacuum. So rather than having to tape off large sections of the bed and cover it to conceal the vacuum, we're only printing a small sheet. We simply loosen this screw, and we can slide the vacuum across to any width of the table that we need. So if we're only printing one sheet, we can instantly restrict the vacuum just into this area. And that means that all the rest of the table can remain open, but there's no loss of suction in that area. Something else that makes it a little bit different is our registration pins. Pin and a 3mm pin. This allows us to either work with one large sheet, as most other machines will, putting it to the zero position or the lay position and printing one big sheet. But something that makes it quite different is being able to work with sheets that have already been pre-cut. You can actually see that we can set up different pin positions right along the table. At the back we're using A3 sheets, and at the front we're using 600 by 900 sheets. And we can customize the lay positions to suit the different types of, or different sizes of sheets that we're using. This means that by using pre-cut sheets, when the job is finished, the sheets are already cut, they're already ready to stack and to be able to send to the customer. And that is really something that makes the swissqprint a little bit different to most of the other machines that you'll see at the show today. The top speed on this particular machine, being the Nyala, what we're running in this machine is CMYK, light sand, light magenta, and also white and varnish. And our top speed on this machine is 140 square meters per hour. What we're printing here right now is around about a 50 square meter an hour mode, which is a sort of fairly typical production speed. Anywhere from 50 to 70 square meters per hour, depending on the job and the type of application. But as mentioned before, right up to 140 square meters per hour. We also have an option for printing what we call quad 4 or 4x4, where we use 8 of the color channels just for CMYK only, and that allows us to have a top speed of 200 square meters per hour. The swissqprint is a modular system. What that means is you don't have to buy exactly what you need or what you might think you'll need for the next few years right at the start. It allows you to start with a basic machine, maybe just 4 print heads, just CMYK and nothing else, to get the machine in at the right price point for what you need today. And then as your business grows, or as you get more revenue back on the machine, it allows you to put some money back into your capabilities. You might say, well, I'm happy with 4 color, but I need more speed. It allows you to put in another set of CMYK heads, instantly doubling your print speed. Or you might find that although you don't need white ink today, in the future a contract comes up and you realize, well, actually if I had white ink in the machine, I'd be able to take that contract and earn some money. It allows you then to say, well, now I need to put the white inks in the machine, and that can be added on at any time. The roll-to-roll module can also be added on either at the start when you order the machine or any time in the field. And we have other unique features. We have specialty inks like orange, green and violet for expanding your color gamut. We have a primer that you can use for printing onto glass or anodized aluminium. We also have light black inks if you're in the photographic market. And of course the white and the varnish, as was mentioned earlier. You'll see now that once the front of the bed is printed, it now moves to the rear and starts printing the sheets on the rear. but the vacuum at the front has been turned off. So I'm free now to take these sheets off, turn them over, or of course replace them with new sheets, and the job will run again. So the machine will continuously keep printing front to back. Of course, you don't have to have smaller sheets on the back and larger sheets on the front. You could have 600 by 900s front and back, or A3s front and back. It's entirely up to the job that you're running. This is obviously just to show the versatility of what the machine is able to do. So back to the modular system. As I said, the roll-to-roll can be added on any time, plus any of those extra color channels, and also more print heads for extra speed. We also have another unique feature called the board option, and that allows us to be able to print boards that are larger than the table by automatically indexing the sheets. It's quite often used on one of our other machines called the Impala, which only has a 2.5 meter width table, and that way if you're doing say 3 or 4 meter long sheets, the machine will actually print the first section, pick the board up, index it forward, and then continue printing. And at the end result is a seamless print. You can't actually see where it's joined. So this is the swissqprint Nyala. It's from a family of the Oryx and the Impala and the Nyala. And the differences really are either table size or print speed. And that's the thing that really differentiates the different machines. But they all have very similar features. The pin system, the tandem mode option, the roll-to-roll, and of course the print quality. And that's something that really sets the machine as a whole apart from the other machines that you'll see at the show today. So thank you very much for having a look at what swissqprint has to offer. We're more than happy to provide live demonstrations for anyone that would like to see particular features or particular files printed here at the show or back in Sydney at our demonstration facility. Thank you.